You are no longer an individual of flesh and blood. You are to be the front lines of the revolution.
It's too much!
Don't let him take our planet!
Their oppression is a glass cannon, brittle. To shatter, all it takes is a slip. You are the mud underneath their boots. You are the advancement of a self-sustaining cause. The cause of love, solidarity, and empathy. You are Ember. And you will be their downfall. Okay, Ember, their leader is just up ahead. They're calling him Octus.
I wish we could help you with the boss, but you know we can't pack the kind of punch you do. Give him your all! Rena, on me! Let's
To be the chosen champion of the fairies. You're, well, bigger than I'd expected. I mean, no offense, my dear, but I simply must get this over with quickly. So give up! Every moment I wait is another moment not extracting valuable love from this planet. A moment wasted. Relinquish your planet to Tigris Nix now, or know my wrath!
Planet's not for sale, ding-dong. Better leave before things get messy.
If this is your choice, I will make it swift.
Alright, Ember, this is what you've been training for. Let's bring out the performance enhancers.
How long before we go, 'cause we're
to a company asset. Your punishment will be death! You will not be a footnote in the retellings of this day!
Ember! No! No!
Predictable. They all fall in the end.
Ember, you're back? I'm back. I'm reconnecting to the network now. Ember, it's been 5 years. The invasion, what happened? Are the fairies okay? We need to get a move on and figure out what is happening. All the suit systems are in critical condition. It's gonna take me a while to rebuild their functionality. Remember, Ember, just don't stop moving, and we might make it out of here in one piece.
Again, soldier.
Ember is down!
Confirming. Ember is down?
Confirmed, HQ. That's correct.
Oh.
We need to pull our people back.
Are you sure?
We can't win this alone, HQ. I'm the only one left from Pink Squad.
So what? We just concede the Oasis?
We're not conceding anything, HQ. We need to live to fight another day. We need to pull our people back.
Are you sure?
I'm not sure of anything right now, HQ. Give the order.
Copy that, Commander. This is a message to all soldiers on the front line. We need you all to pull back now. Retreat to home base and await further orders.
That's so cute.
Attention, my Ormic. Revolution scum have breached the containment zone. Asset Indigo has escaped its restraint. I repeat, Ember is on the loose. Your prime directive is to recapture the asset at all costs. I cannot have you idiot robots screwing this all up for me again! Shoot to kill!
blueprints of this place, Amber. The only way out is through a railway service door. You might have to outrun a train. You remember how to wave hop, right?
Federation liability actively zipping around, screwing up the integrity of our well-oiled and highly profitable mining operation. Asset Indigo is armed and highly dangerous to shareholder value. Capture the asset now!
Those trains are full of crushed up love, Ember. Looks like since we've been gone, Tigris Nix has upped their drilling capacity significantly. They're still using the love as fuel for their Ormic robots. Lucky for us, your suit also still runs on love. If you can get me close enough to one of them just after they explode, I can use the love to supercharge your weapons. Remember, your sword cuts deeper than bullets. That means more love and an extra speed boost to boot.
In the shade every day, not knowing if I'm gonna be able to feed my kids. Every day I'm low energy. I feel like it's getting harder to breathe. We gotta do something, man. We can't just sit out and take it like this.
Thank you for your input, Aldrich. As you know, the revolution is a big project, and we're working on a number of measures to keep people fed and housed in the meantime. Please speak to the food bank and the shelter if you are in need of support. Who's next?
Is this on? Is it ready? Thank you. For those of you who don't know me, my name's Aurora. Aurora Brina. My mother was Dianthe Brina. As some of you may know, she died in battle on the day of the invasion. Every day, I wake up and ask myself, what have we done since then? What have we done to honor those we lost? Adelina, with all due respect, what happened to your conviction, your fire? Where's the woman that came to our house the day before the invasion and, I remember this, she said, Dianthe, they're almost here. We can't let them take our love. We can't let them take our oasis. What happened to her?
Aurora, your mother was a brave fighter in our defense against the colonists. Trust me, we honor her memory.
No, you don't. If you wanted to honor her memory, you'd actually be doing something. Our people are dying in the thousands. We've lost half of our trees, our homes, and that's not even to mention the Zith concentration in the air has plummeted rapidly. 60% in the last 5 years. Are you finding it hard to breathe, Adelina? We are suffocating.
That's your time, Aurora. Unless you have an important piece of intel of what the revolution can practically do to hurt Tigris Nix in a real way, please step aside to let the next person speak.
listening on this channel, Imber. While I appreciate your efforts in grinding my low-level staff to paste, it would be wise to turn back now, lest you face a painfully unhurried death. I do know how much you hate to be slowed down.
Alright, I copied the design of the mantis and set up a prototype grapple system within your suit. See if you can attach those floating points again. And you might be able to use it on walls as well. I'm not sure. We're almost out, Ember. My scans are showing this exit leads directly to the surface. Oh, that is a big one, Ember. You're gonna have to be on your A game. We only have limited Ziff resources, but I might be able to pull out the super speakers for this one. Let me see what I can do. Oh, this is bad, Ember. The environment's in worse shape than I thought. Scanning the Tiger Snakes network now for more information. See that in the distance? That's the Arcs. That's where Tiger Snakes runs their operations from. That's where Octus is. We take him out, and we could kneecap this whole operation. Maybe even enough to bring back the forest one day. I don't know how exactly we're gonna do that, given how well our last attempt went. First thing we can do, though, is to cripple their rail system carrying all their stolen Zith around the oasis. See that in the distance? On top of that mountain? Train depot. We take that out, and we can cripple their rail network here on the ground. Let's hop to it, Ember.
Hey! Psst. Psst. Over here! You! With the floating arms.
I'm the know that they intend to take our shine. I sit here in my lodging, made of rock, contained in me, is soon to be but stuck. They crush my kin to powder very fine. The tigers set to work their grand design. On this pink stone, we will begin to knock. There's resources with value to unlock. Resources vast, but not theirs to refine. Androids and humans here besiege my home as I begin to understand their specs. Our language confines don't constrain control. Now I'm confronted. Demons made of chrome. The mantis and the locust, too complex. The wasps are not so. They can play the role.
Alright, this is the station. If you can get me inside of Central Command for just long enough, I should be able to take down the shield around the central navigational computer. Just long enough for you to destroy it. And got it! Destroy the central navigation computer, now! Nice work, Ember! These trains will be down for at least a month while they scramble to rebuild.
This is funny? Going around and wrecking all my stuff? Do you have any idea how much shareholder value you just destroyed? You no pain, Acid Indigo. I will have your head!
Bet you wanna know how to get out of here, huh? Not a problem. All you need to do is blow a nice big hole in one of them here's walls. Now, to be frank, well, my government name is Tommy. To be frank, but if you would let me be frank for just a second, I can help you with that. All you gotta do is feed me some of that sweet, sweet love, and I can rip those fangs a new one. One more thing. Keep the love coming, would you? Without a stable intake, I'm liable to explode. Good luck, partner. That one has some kick to it. Goodbye. You fed me well, kiddo. I'll see you in another life.
So long, Tommy. Thought I'd give you that moment together. I did back up his OS though before we lost him. Thing is, I've never seen code like this before. I have no idea what you could even run this on. Are those fairies? They've locked up all of the fairies. If we're gonna get them out, we need to get the key fob from the sheriff's office. Take her to the next blueprint, put it just down this main road. Key fob. Back to the main street, Emperor. We've got fairies to break out.
Tell you how glad I am that actually worked. Less than a day back out and you're already making a difference. Now that you're here, you kind of need to check out that nasty thing Octa stole. We don't know what he's planning, But New Revolution intel says it's something to do with the ancient functions of the arts. Whatever they're doing, it can't be good. You need to shut it down.
We are on it, Adelina. Thanks for the save, GIRLYPOP.
I'd say your doll's already paid it back. Call me when you get to Octus and I'll bring some help. Pink Squad and myself are thinking about heading up to research and development for scouting anyway. I'll see if we can't pick you up something to give you the edge. Safe travels!
One is forced to commend the sheer grit of you to make it this far, my child. But before we can confer together at the top of this citadel, into the deep you must dive. No one makes it out of the deep. I trust the Wasp Queen will give you my warmest welcome, Ember. Do say hello for me once you're a slimy, red taste.
I've seen rumors on the network about some kind of Wasp Queen. Nothing substantial, though. He's gotta be bluffing, Ember. He just doesn't want us on his tail. What killed all of these Ormen? Or, I guess... end of the trail, like I said, there is nothing. Just a big ol' hole. Called your bluff, Octus. Okay, I think the Wasp Queen might be real. Let's turn up the music, Ember. Well, Octus wasn't wrong. Scans indicate that the only way up the Arcs from here is down, through an old elevator in the prison basement of the Arcs. Time to meet the terrors?
Meeting. Why always so slow to...
Green wasps again. What is wrong with these things? This looks like some kind of ancient tomb, Ember. The Mitch must have built this millions of years ago. If I was going off just the information we had, given the scene of the battle outside and she's meant to be queen of something, I would say these corrupted wasps are probably loyal to the Wasp Queen.
our capabilities. What the leader of the opposition wants us to do
Alright,
is
well, we've
downscale
definitely made it
our
to the
most
domain of the
critical
Wasp
industry
member.
at a time when the working
Get out,
families
we're gonna need
of
to
the
get to that central
teleportation
pillar.
industry
That's where the old
need
Peter Snake
support
bottle
the
handles
most.
himself.
What the
So
opposition
it looks
party
like it's
seems to
guarded by some
conveniently
kind of
forget
shield at the moment.
is just how
We should
many
be able to
jobs
get
have been
that down
created
if
in
we
the
can get
last
some
2
kind of
decades
control
by
room,
our
which will
booming progress in
maybe far off,
interdimensional travel
probably
and
heavily
trade
guarded.
sectors.
The Prime Minister's
Amber,
rhetoric is
I don't know
clearly inflammatory,
who
Mr.
or
Speaker.
what the Wasp
He
Queen
knows,
is,
as we
and
have for
frankly,
years now,
I don't
that
want to.
continued use of
If we can avoid
interdimensional
her,
portals
let's do that.
doesn't travel
So
to
I
existing
have
dimensions.
a sneaking
Rather,
feeling
it
that the
creates new
central
ones.
Wasp nest
Yet he
is
chooses to
probably the biggest
willfully
reason.
ignore this fact. He knows that if we continue to prop up an industry...
I wonder what kind of significance these symbols have. From what I can see on the local network, this used to be some kind of blessing system to send prisoners on to their next life. Jail cells. It looks like this used to be where the ancient Midge kept their prisoners. That in the distance, that looks like a watchtower to me. If we can make our way in, I reckon we'll be able to disable the shield around the giant wasp nest glommed onto the central pillar.
2025, we stand here on the precipice of a crash of the great system. This is an event which I might note was denied by you at every opportunity over the last decade. One has to wonder if you're left with any regrets, Prime Minister.
Well, no, I don't regret anything, Sarah. I'm proud of the agenda we've delivered on for Xanthans. And if the opposition would like to smear me with comments like this, look, they can enjoy their last days just how they've lived all their days before, in misery.
Prime Minister, it's hardly a stretch to say you should have seen this coming, and that the opposition party had warned you for at least the last 4 years that this was likely an outcome from your continued investment in the use of portal technology.
Well, let me set the record straight here, Sarah. My government is one that would never do anything to discourage the pursuit of honest work by abandoning the working families of Xanthanum. What we did by supporting portal technology was to give a boost to the most productive emerging sector in the Oasis. And I'm proud of the record we leave behind there.
Just for the record, Prime Minister, you're proud to have ushered in an event that is likely to end our civilization as we know it.
I don't think it's helpful to speculate on the outcomes of what a crash will mean, Sarah. I mean, there's a myriad of people out there who actually say it'll be a good thing. Maybe we wake up tomorrow and our crop yields have doubled. We really just don't know.
Just to clarify for our viewers, the consensus of the scientific community is that it's highly likely for the crash to cause severe, possibly lethal consequences for the entire population.
And scientists have been wrong before, Sarah. I'll say again, frankly, we just don't know. I'll take each day as it comes.
Thank you for taking the time to appear on the program this morning, Prime Minister.
It's always a pleasure, Sarah.
Where the corrupted wasps live? I've never really thought of them as needing a town square or anything, but maybe that's just my anti-AI bias showing through.
joining us on the eve of this great crash, opposition leader.
I won't say that it's good to be here, Sarah, but I am happy to be back on the program.
Let me start with this one, opposition leader. If the issue of a great system crash really was important to you and your party, why was it only in this last term that you took the government to task on it? And how do you respond to the allegations that moneyed interests influenced the party's silence on the issue up to that point?
Look, Sarah, I'll start by once again rejecting the notion that we can be bought out like that. I mean, take a look at your party in government at the moment. Backed by Zith mining and portal tech magnates, it doesn't take a genius to guess where the loyalties to the current government are.
I take your point that their party was openly backed by those industries, but is it not true that your party was notified of the dangerous effects of portal tech decades ago, when they were the party in government? Why has this only come into focus in this term, and notably, this election cycle?
As I've told you many times in the program before, Sarah, I'm not here to comment on the actions of my forebearers in the party. What I can say to you is that we're proud of our legacy, creating thousands of union jobs in the sector over the last decades. But yes, now would have been the right time to switch off those valves and let the great system cool off a little. Unfortunately, the party in government has led us down this path towards this apocalypse. Willingly, I might add. Unfortunately, the Prime Minister has been completely unwilling to help the planet, even in the slightest in that regard, which has been quite disappointing, Sarah.
As was your policy in the last election, you know that technological progress could have been achieved with union jobs, and without the unsafe use of portals. Why was this policy only constructed in the most recent term and not implemented while your party was in government?
I'll tell you again, Sarah, that I'm not here to comment on policies that are not my own.
All right, we'll leave it.
Is that...
Great work, Ember. Next up, the Great Wasp Nest. This is it, Ember. Break through these defenses and we'll be in the room to get out of here. It's empty. Time to turn up the music.
You don't understand what you're dealing with. You will know.
Finish the job, Ember.
You need me. I have information. You need.
Wait, I think that is her true form, Ember. The Wasp Queen is a Zith crystal?
Regardless, I'm collecting an army of wasps to take down Tigris Sphinx, which I ascertain is still your goal.
I think we should listen to her, Ember. I mean, think about it. The entire time we've known her, she has been fighting Tigris Nyx's forces.
Tigris Nyx is trying to get to the moon, Ember. They're not just satisfied with this planet. They're going to plunder it, too.
That tracks. Whole moon's made of Zith rock. Crush that stuff up and it's worth billions in fuel.
The entire planet will collapse if they get their way. The moon is essential to our ecosystem. There's an ancient pool at the top of the Alps. The pool of luminescence. The Mint used to use it to beat themselves up.
But it doesn't work anymore.
Not since the Moon Key was lost in the Great Clash millions of years ago. But that's the thing. Tigris Nyx is on the verge of a breakthrough.
They're synthesizing the moon here?
It took them 5 years, but yes, they're extremely close. If we're going to save this planet, you need to move. Now, take the elevator up to research and development. My agent will aid you in the time conference. Destroy their research empire. The Moon Key cannot fall into their hands.
Alright, Ember, the elevator we came for is just over there. Next stop, research and development.
I've never been known as a liar, Ember, so I'll admit that I'm genuinely impressed you made it out of there at all. Now, before you get too far into this department, for future reference, I should warn you again to turn back and not to touch my stuff. If the Wasp Queen won't take care of you, I'll have to. Prepare for a world of pain!
Hey, listen! Hey! Ever since those big dumb robots, dude, came barging into town, they've been sapping the planet of all its love. I love it. Same.
corruption has spread further up the arc than I thought. Draining up the love from Xanthanim has really done a number on his power.
What we have to do is carve out pure Zith crystal.
Specifically in this shape, a mathematically perfect conduit for magic.
Good work, doctors. Now that wasn't so hard, was it? Delivering on time.
No, sir. Not at all.
Good. Get this sent up to experimental technologies and we'll get it produced. New assignments tomorrow. Be up bright and early. Take tonight to celebrate, doctors.
Yes, sir.
Oh, and Emmerich?
Yeah, boss?
Nice shoes.
Don't put it on yourself.
She could have still been here. Even frickin' Jared.
Sasha, Nadia's blood is not on your hands.
So it sounds like the first step is to carve pure Zith out of a huge crystal. My scans show one deeper inside this floor. We can cut across the ballroom to make it straight there, Ember. On second thoughts, it doesn't look like we'll be able to use that shortcut. The Great Ballroom is gone. The tower is rotted to its core, Ember. You need to get to wherever they're carving that Zith as soon as possible, and we need to stop them getting it out of the ground. There it is! That must be what they're using to extract materials for the moon key, Ember. If you can get me just close enough for just long enough, I should be able to upload a logic bomb to overheat it. Almost. There. Just a little longer. Just a little longer. That'll set the bastards back a few months in production. Let's go upstairs and have a chat with Octus.
It's a great day for science, doctors. How is progress? How is Milestone 3?
Good morning, sir. Milestone 3 is coming along nicely. While there have been a few hiccups along the way,
Hiccups?
Yes, well, I think we're well on our way to getting things back on track.
Things aren't on track.
Well, no, I mean, yes, technically. But we're past that now.
Sir,
and
it's not a problem anymore. We're a little behind on the milestone, yes, but we're about to catch up now because we're past
It doesn't sound like you're past it. It sounds like you're behind on Milestone 3!
Yes, but...
Excuses!
Oh, give it a rest, asshole.
Excuse me, Doctor?
Look at her!
Sasha?
You're scaring the poor thing to death.
Sasha?
You call yourself a scientist, yet you have no respect for the method. You're a scared little fraud. She makes one little mistake. Okay, if you were actually a scientist, you'd know that's part of
Sasha?
trial and error. That's what science is, you utter moron.
So you made the mistake, Nadia.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm so sorry. Please, it won't happen again.
Don't you
It won't.
dare, you pig!
You said it yourself, Sasha. She's the one making mistakes. The weak link. I don't tolerate weakness. It's bad for profitability. Oh no! Oh boo! Whatever will we do now? Now that you've bested me at my own game, destroying my means of production, completely cutting off my access to capital, where is what I would say if I was a little piss baby and you weren't so damn slow. I'm always 3 steps ahead, Ember. Give up.
Ugh. Okay, so it looks like they're past the material gathering stage, but if there's anywhere that they're keeping a moon key, it would be in the heavily guarded experimental technologies lab, right? Scanning now. The function of this device seems to be architected on some kind of 4-dimensional understanding of space. Ember, this could be to do with real-time chronology manipulation. A tool to wield time as your own. I'd keep this around if I were you. Okay, according to data I can scrape off the local network, it looks like this next room is where they're storing the moon key. Let's destroy it quickly, Ember, before they can use it. No! Tell me that is not the moon key we're looking for! It's gone already, Ember! Okay, let me look at the network. There seems to be a train scheduled to carry special cargo being loaded out in the balcony. That's gotta be it, Ember. Let's move! It looks like the security system isn't going to let us just take these devices, Ember. Leave them behind. We can make do. I don't want to stress you, but we are really on the clock here. We have to get the moon key before they can load it onto a train, Ember. It's our only shot left at stopping it from getting to Octus. My scans show an item with extremely high love density up ahead in a temporary storage facility. here? They must have loaded it onto a train already, Ember. You need to get to that station now. That's the train, Ember. The one with the pink crate. Catch that runaway train, Ember! That's it. That's the pink crate. Just a little more speed? Can't you go any faster? What just happened? They were waiting with itchy fingers in that control room to close the portal just the second we got close to it, Ember. They can run, but they can't hide. I think it's time we pay Octus a personal visit.
Too late, Ember! You weren't fast enough! Now the moon is mine! All mine! It feels good to spin one less plate, Ember. I'll finally have the bandwidth to address my task backlog. Let's see. High priority. Killing you!
Okay, I'm sending out a call for help to all of our friends across the Oasis right now, Ember. If we are going to stop him from pillaging the moon and destroying this planet, we are going to need some serious firepower. My scans of the network show that his suit is made of pure Zith metal, impenetrable to any material other than itself. Well, there it is. Nothing in the crate anymore. Ember, if we're gonna save this planet, its ecosystem, and the fairies continue existence, we are gonna need to confront Octus head on. You! Weird. Scanning its internals, it relies on some extremely specific frequency of power to work. What kind of power source does this thing even use?
So the air there isn't breathable, so I'm working on tech to let us humans survive there, right?
Right.
And the ethics committee, they just won't approve any human subjects for it, which is really pissing off the boss.
Okay. So the boss can wait then, until it's actually gonna work, right?
You don't get it, Daisy. There were some issues at first. Look, I'll give you that, with the mice and all, but the boss is busting my ass to get this done before BBI does. Time is of the essence here. We discovered that planet, and now BBI thinks they can get there first. I'm just worried about the team. I don't know how the boss is going to take it if...
I just don't want you doing anything to put yourself in danger.
The boss needs this. I know I can make it safe, Daisy.
Well, the ethics board doesn't seem to agree, honey.
The ethics board is rigged against us!
I'm trying to stop you from doing something stupid, Ford.
I'm sorry. You're right. I need this procedure to work. Once the boss sees my talent, honey, we're all set for life.
I know, Ford. Just promise me you'll look after yourself, all right?
Yeah.
Say it to me. Say you promise.
I promise.
Promise what?
Alright, Ember, you know the drill. Keep the area safe and I'll hack the door for you.
Ford.
I love you too.
Alright, Ember, you know the drill. Keep the area safe and I'll hack the door for you. Almost there. Not far from Octus now. And open sesame.
Welcome to your new role, Ember, as composer in the theater of your own downfall. Do remember to stay on the beat. inside. So go running to a grave. Give my warmest welcome. What if you couldn't say? On a revolution. Stop.
The bell is the key. The bell is the key. And that's why the bell is the key. The Midge made it back in the day out of pure Zith metal. That's where they got the unique sound from. It might be the only thing on this planet at the moment that could actually pierce his ugly armor.
Ember, you're up.
Sorry about that, doll. We were around scouting and I saw you lying on the floor like that. Managed to break the spell with a hex. I've got a little more work to do getting you that leg up we talked about. But I'll be back soon with it. See you then. Gosh, I remember this feeling. The revolution is back. Don't slay that monster without me.
I don't know what you saw while you were knocked out, but that beam that hit you had the weirdest frequency. I analyzed it and it turned out it was the exact same frequency that the rocket launcher needed for power, so I borrowed the battery from that weird machine, popped it into the rocket launcher, and turned it on. Bam! Power. To be honest, I don't know exactly how this is gonna work, but give it a go.
Okay, so we disabled the security systems back in research and development on a few items, and Aurora managed to sneak out this time watch thingy that I believe you're familiar with. And this thingy labeled Mega Magnet Bomb? From what we can tell, it doesn't do anything, but we figured a Duvo might be able to get it to do... I don't know... something.
I'll have a look, hold on. Okay, so it looks like essentially a giant electromagnet, but it's only for Zith metal? But it requires a huge power draw.
And some kind of weird OS to even power on. I don't understand this architecture. I wouldn't even know what OS to flash. It sort of looks like... Oh no. Okay, I know what this looks like. Give me a second.
Wait, where am I? Imba? Well, by golly gosh goodness, I'll be darned. You need me to blow up again?
Aha! I knew that would come in handy. But, yes, we do need you to blow yourself up again. But, I can back you up again like last time, and then maybe once this is all over, we can settle you down in a nice computer.
Well, that sure does sound nice. But hell, I just do it for the love of it. Who or what are we taking down now?
So basically, we'll need you to stick the top lieutenant of Tiggersnix, Octus, to the ground for long enough that we can drop a huge bell on him, to stop him from using the moon key, to stop him from conquering the moon, to stop him from mining the moon, which would pretty much destroy this whole planet. Basically.
Oh, sure. What the hell? I'm hungry anyway. Let's ride!
I just can't live like this. What has he done to you?
Oh, live like what? I'm sick of you giving him all the credit. I'm doing this, not him. I am the...
Ember, how nice of you to make it for my big moment. Soon, my moon key will reach the pool of luminescence, and I'll be sleeping on piles and piles of cash. While I have enjoyed our deadly tango, my dear, unfortunately, you've cost me something irreplaceable and infinitely valuable. My money! This is unforgivable. Killing you is going to hurt me so much more than it will hurt you. Stand still for me, won't you, Imber? Let's table this matter.
That bell is made of pure Zith metal, Imber. If we can get Octus under it, it would crush him in an instant. But this magnet bomb, its power draw is so high that unless we can double your top speed, we might be doomed to repeat the events of 5 years ago.
Double your speed. My troops are standing by, Emperor. On your signal, you get me speed you need. Excise this cancer.
Still kicking, you old hag? No matter. I'll take pleasure in right-sizing you to a powder and selling you by the kilogram. Then, finally, you'll actually be worth something!
You can count us in too for a distraction. You need one, Ember. Let's take back our planet.
Well, by golly gosh darn, let's take us down a robber baron, folks.
Let's make sure we're on the same page. It's a shame I'll have to put you down, Ember. I really did enjoy our time together.
Revolution, your downfall has begun. Fairies on our side, we'll send you to your grave, and with your evil gone.
Time is money, Ember. You're wasting my money.
Well, marks for creativity on that solution, I guess. Tommy, are you ready?
Never been more so. I'll see you in the next one, partner.
No! You can't do this! Hey! Let's circle back on this matter. Let's cut a deal! I can get you anything you want!
We all want the same thing.
You pig! You out of here!
But my money! What will the boss
did it? Did we just win?
We can celebrate later, tiny girl. Join us now, Ember, on the top floor.
I am the revolution. I am your deathly cupid. I'm waking up from dreams of the perfect retribution. I am the revolution. I am your deathly cupid. I'm waking up from dreams of the perfect retribution. Don't stop, girly pop. Always moving, double shooting. That's my girly pop. Don't stop, girly pop. Going fast, great shot. That's my girly pop. Don't stop, girly pop. Always moving, double shooting. That's my girly pop. Don't stop, girly pop. Going fast, great shot. That's my girly pop. I'm not flesh and blood. I'm a being made of love. We are the revolution. Your downfall has begun. With the fairies on our side, we'll send you to your grave. And with your evil gone, this planet will be saved. I am the revolution. I am your death.
Come, my revolutionary. What we have done here today was monumental, but it sent a message. Tigress Nix will be back. And this time, they won't be here on a science expedition with the ability to produce artificial movies. Zizandinum is dead weight to them. All of their profit is to be made up there. Our moon needs protecting, Ember. Will you honor your planet by heeding its call?
I hear the weather's nice up there this time of year, girly pops. What do you say?
I am the revolution. I am your deathly cupid. I'm waking up from dreams of the perfect retribution. Don't stop, girly pop. Always moving, double shooting. That's my girly pop. Don't stop, girly pop. Going fast, great shot. That's my girly pop. Don't stop, girly pop. Always moving, double shooting. That's my girly pop. Don't stop, girly pop. Going fast, great shot. That's my girly pop. I'm not flesh and blood. I'm a being made of love. We are the revolution. Your downfall has begun. But the fairies on our side will send you to your grave.
Ready to dive headfirst into the unknown again, Ember? Yeah. That is what you always say.
Your deathly cupid.